Oh, okay. What? That's fucking annoying. Where is this shit, man? What's up? Music level okay? Alright. First matchup coming for Clan Cup, Division 1. This is the first one. iFS against the Enjoyers of Cats. Should be a good one. They've played against each other a fair amount. In scrims and ladder and whatever. Dusek!
Like a brick fucking wall.
Subbing in with the Twitch Prime. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support here on the stream. Thank you very much, good sir. So, the bans, by the way, were Acrony was banned out by iFS, and Command, not surprisingly, was banned out by CE. And in the picks are Nuance for CE and Iztag for iFS. I'm assuming each team can only ban and pick the same map once for the entire thing? Or does it reset for every match since there's no playoffs? If there's anyone in here who actually knows, since I don't bother to read the rules. Should be a good one here either way, though, I would think. Was the music level okay? It kind of reset my shit, and I can't remember what I had it at before, so... Could be too loud or too low, for all I know. That's an excellent snowman. Let's see which map is first here. Okay, cool. Thank you, Mr. Lou. Tiny bit. We will micro adjust, I suppose. Here we go. It's at 10? Yeah, I think I had it at 8 before. That should be the one there. That should be the one. I don't know why they're not switching the map. Perhaps trying to figure out whose map is first. I don't know how that works either. If it's just random or what. I believe both maps are being played on this server. UK2. And it's going to be Nuance, so... this is the map pick, of course, of CE. This is obviously not a map that iFS will ever pick. They've obviously not had the most success historically on this map, so pretty good pick, I think, for CE here. As they actually have a pretty decent lineup for this map as well. I wonder... Forgot about the bets, yeah, so let's have a look. So if you haven't got... I guess the bets are locked now, so you can't bet if you haven't. I bet on iFS to win 2-1. And so the totals, 6 people picked iFS to win 3-0. 9 people picked iFS to win 2-1. This is an overall map score, by the way. 10 people picked CE to win 2-1, and one dumbass picked CE to win 3-0. It was probably Bolty. So slight majority picking the Cat Enjoyers to win overall 2-1. I'll be curious to see what CE does here, because I know Anaconda's been playing a lot of high right D on this map as of late, and he's actually quite good here, so typically he will be on attack for this team, but I wonder if he's going to defend Nuance, so it could be interesting. Send Skarn on attack, perhaps. Oh, okay. Well, we'll still go with Bolty anyway. No, I don't think you have to play 3 maps, do you? It's just tiebreaker, right? It's just best of 3? I'm assuming? You have to? Oh, that's different. Okay. So you play 3 maps regardless, it's not an actual best of 3, and it's just, I guess, a certain amount of points you get for map win, and that's it. It's just map win points and nothing else, right? No caps or points for losses or bullshit like that. Just straight up map win points, I would assume there. Waiting on one more for iFS is... Who's it gonna be? Is it Bungie or Jerome, I suppose? Currently have Nani, Kaiser, RT finals. And who is gonna play D with Kaiser? It's... You never know these days. Bungie just entered. Do they unleash him? RT's been playing some defense lately. Even Nani's been playing defense. I'm gonna assume finals will play D with Kaiser. Should be a good match either way. CE definitely gonna want to win their map pick to get some positive shit going here. If they lose on Nuance, it's not gonna be good going into iFS's map. They are versatile for sure, yeah. Can rotate players in and out pretty effectively. CE, to a lesser extent, can do that too. The Bolty, Scar, and Anaconda can all play D and attack on most maps fairly equally. Bolty in general, you're probably going to want him on defense. If I were them, I'd be putting Skarn on attack more. They don't seem to ever put him on attack from what I've seen. Which I don't understand. I think Skarn is going to be better on attack. They don't really need him on defense. Just throw Bolty, Phoenix for most of the maps. That would be hilarious if it was Nanny RT. The full turtle crawl on attack. Countdown is on, by the way. And we're going to get map number 1 underway. Let's see what RT is doing. We'll start with him first. And here he is now. He's currently standing in his high right. Is he gonna... Yeah, okay. So RT is on attack. Nice entry here on the left side by RT. He's going to pick up the first grab of the game, and I knew it. That's why we started with him, of course. Kaiser, we know he's going to be on defense. You see, he tends to usually play back on the right side in that flag room there. As you see, he'll sometimes push out here to a more standard right side position, but he often plays more inside the flag room, which can be hard to deal with. So Kaiser on right side D. Of course, DB is going to be on attack for CE. Currently battling with Bungie, who's going to take him out. And Skarn, here he is now, is attacking. So that's kind of what we wanted to see and expected to see, especially on Nuance here. So that... What is Anaconda doing? I was wondering if perhaps he might be playing right side D here. And he is. He is playing right side D here. I suspected this might happen as... He's been playing right side D a lot here on this map in Pugs, and he's done very well at it, so You see he's playing more the conservative position on the backside right. There's 2 inside the base here right now. IFS had 2 in Nani, and I believe RT. They're both going to go down, though. Phoenix, of course, is on the left side defense, by the way. So Bolty is attacking, I suppose that means. Let's just have a quick check. Or are they playing 3D? RT with a grab right here, and he's going to stall it up on the high right side. He was unseen, but he shot Bolty. He gets the double kill anyway. He's got 2 with him. He's trying to leave out the right side. Elbow here. They drop low. They have no idea where he is. RT with a juke inside his face on the high right side. They still have not seen him, I don't think. And this is going to be a quick 1-0, it looks like, for IFS if they can steal the flag room. Killed by Skarn! Oh, and in typical IFS fashion, they blow the seal and blow the early 1-0 lead, and Demons of the Past striking early for IFS. Unfortunate. That was a nice run by RT. He completely juked them. They had no idea where he was until he was inside his flag room. And Ufarino, can IFS keep it together after that? It's missed opportunities. No doubt about that right there. As the Seals, you know he's entering high right. Everyone should be watching low and left elbow. That's the only 2 places you need to watch really right there. And they were unable to seal it. And that's a good break for CE, keeping the game tied 0-0 right there. Now, I didn't confirm, by the way. I want to go back to Bolty. Where is he? I think CE is playing 3D. Bolty, Phoenix, and Anaconda. Bolty's moving out a little bit here. The static D is for sure right Anaconda, left Phoenix. And it looks like Bolty is kind of half attack, mid, whatever, defense. Nani here, trying to leave out left elbow. He was seen. They do know his position. He was unable to catch up to him there. He couldn't hit the bouncer in time. Anaconda going to take him down. And that one's going to be returned right there. So 4 overall grabs by IFS thus far. 3 of them for RT and 3 combined total for CE, so slight advantage right there. I'm assuming Bungie is playing a similar role that Bolty is playing on the opposing side here, with more of a support, defense, and attack type position right there. We're watching DB currently. He's got Skarn here with him, trying to leave it on the left side. Skarn, that's a nice double kill cover. He couldn't pick that up, though. There was 2 winning catwalk, and that will likely be returned, and it is by finals. Let's have a look at finals for a moment. He is on defense, by the way, as we suspected he probably would be with Kaiser here. And finals going to be on the left side. Not the greatest start, hitting decently. He's got 40 act, but he's had 45 efficiency so far. A bit of a slower start there. Kaiser just under 60, so pretty decent start for him. Skarn going to try to make it to the left elbow. Can he turn the corner? And he did. And when Skarn starts turning corners, it gets stressful because he can get away from you pretty quick. And I think this is where CE should be putting Skarn on most maps. His attack is they got people who can defend. Let Skarn run some flags out. If he gets the fragging support with him, he's going to bring some flags home for sure. And pretty good start here on Nuance. Still 0-0, just over 10 minutes left to go on map number 1 right now. And so far, it's only been IFS with the one true great chance, as they did get 1 flag inside their flag room and were unable to complete that one. Watching Nani now, attacking in through low. He's up to 2 grabs here. Does pick up Skarn. They know where he is, though, and down he goes. Nani with the troll IFS tag. That's where the curse came from right there. If he was wearing the proper tag, that base was sealed. IFS is up 1-0. There's no question about it. So if the blame is going to go anywhere, it's got to be Nani right now, and we'll see if they can bring it back. He's going to enter here on the high left side. Bolty often there helping. You see him now. He's really playing basically a full 3D here. Bungie's inside the base. Did take down 2. He's still there with Nani now, but Bolty going to fall back and take him out there. Leading in frags with 39 so far. You see him finally now approaching the IFS base, but semi-3D on both sides. I would say IFS is playing more straight up than CE is, though, which is nice to see. As Skarn tries to leave at that right elbow, taken out by Bungie there. It's Kaiser, nice multi. They had 3 in together, CE did there, and Kaiser taking down all 3 of them. Nice start for him on right side D. 62 efficiency, 51 AC. And it's actually Anaconda who's having a bit of a struggle so far. Low numbers for himself. As Bolty, with his second grab of the game, tried to leave at the left elbow. Nani, not going to make it far either. Both of those flags going to be returned. And we're talking about Anaconda. He's still below 50 efficiency. Just does have the 34 AC. And only the 28 kills. So for right side D for him, that's a bit of an underperformance so far. We'll see if he can pick it up. I'm sure he will. Checking in on him here. Tries to pick up the guy coming in low there. I believe it was Bungie. And you see, anytime there's an iFS member near the flag room of CE, Bolty is often there to help out. And first cap can be critical here as we watch Scar, and he's going to try to leave it at the left elbow. Nice shot on Fuzz. He was going to double back to low, but he doubled back right into the hands of Kaiser there. Takes him out, and Skarn leading at grabs as you would expect with 5. DB's got 4. 2 for Bolty and a random one for Phoenix on when the return happened there inside the iFS base. So it did start out with more grabbing happening for iFS, but it's now starting to go into the favor of CE there. Skarn trying to sneak in through Catwalk, was unable to, and they know his position now. Nani not going to let it pass. And a very tightly contested game so far here. No one wants to give up that first cap. That's not the position you want to be in right there. Final struggling to get back inside his base. Finally is now. It's a nice shot onto Skarn right here. He's going to sit Catwalk for the moment. And this is a good position to play sometimes there, even on left D. As you can see, pretty much everything from up there, of course, except for the low incoming, so good change up on the positioning there, and Finals numbers starting to improve himself on left side D, doing a good job over here with Kaiser. No one coming inside the base. Is anyone going to come inside the base here for CE? Finals got nothing to do, and this looks dreadfully boring. It's hard to get into a rhythm as a defender when games are so defensive like this. As you see, he's got nothing to do there. Nani was trying to leave towards left elbow. Skarn just DC'd and the game is paused. You think you're out fragged. So let's pull up the bigger frag menu here. We didn't see what Skarn had before he DC'd there, but top frags total is RT ahead of Bolty by 1 in that regard. I'm not going to do the math completely. It looks pretty damn even, I would say, overall, in terms of frags, though. Bungie perhaps fragging a bit less than we might expect. Oh, BNG reconnected? Oh, okay, I didn't notice that. Anyway, Skarn is back. He did drop this flag on left side. That's going to be returned right there. Bungie actually with the grab here. He's trying to make it on the high right side. Here comes Bungie. He's made a mid. Oh, but Bolty came on the fallback. And I assume that's going to be returned. Yeah, Anaconda just got it there. Looks like RT or Bungie may have got close to picking that one back up. So it'll switch by RT here to the high left side. They shouldn't be ready for him just yet. Now they know he's here. It's Anaconda. His number's starting to climb. He had a bit of a slow start, but he's hitting better now. And iFS having a hard time getting anything happening here as DB with a grab. Tried to get out low. Bungie was there, though. There was one there. I think it was, yeah, it was Bolty. Unable to pick up that one near low. It's pretty damn close to equal overall in frags, I'd say. DB grab number 6 now. Skarn was around 5 or 6 before he DC'd, so probably would have about the same as DB here. So overall, CE grabbing a bit more. You see Bolty with the grab here. He's going to make it a low. No one spawned low for iFS, and that's not good. Nani with that's a big kill there, and he manages to return it with low left mid. And if Nani doesn't make that kill, that is for sure going to make it inside the base of CE, as iFS did not get fortunate spawns there. And it might seem like a small play, but it's a huge one for iFS there. That's a big kill by Nani. to stop a potential 1-0 from happening there for CE. And we're just over 5 minutes left now. Map number 1 still 0-0, so clearly first cap going to be huge here as Nani, grab number 6, going to make it out towards high right. You see many members, three members of CE waiting on his team's high right side to pick him off. Quite a bit of fallback right there. Bungie going to grab. There's 3 inside the base for iFS here. This is a promising looking play. They're going to drop it down low. This is a smart way to do it when you got cover. Bolty takes down 2, and DB right there. And close try by iFS there, as they did have all 3 together inside the flagram there, and they ran it low, which I think in a Division 1 match like this, that's the way to do it. If you have cover, just go low. It's the quickest way across. Rely on that cover and just get to your base as quick as you can, and they couldn't quite bring it home there, but nice try anyway. Checking in with Scar, and he's only had 1 grab since he returned. Was grabbing quite heavily before that. He's going to try to attack in through. Nice switch up to catwalk there by Scar. He's going to double it back to right elbow. He's going to sneak his way in. I like the effort there. It's not going to work though, as the fallback was quite a few there. You can see they're going to fall back to help anytime Scarn's inside the base. That is for sure. They don't want him to warp his way out of the base. That is for sure. And it can be hard to deal with. He moves so fast, and once he turns a corner, it can be quite difficult to catch up to him. And it looks almost for sure like first cap going to take this one. So tight game right now. Scar going to stall it a bit. Nani is here to help. He does take him down, but Kaiser on the fallback there. Let's check in with RT once more. Attacking in on the high right side. Left defender not here just yet. They actually didn't know. Oh, but there's 3 inside the base for CE there. Bolty had fallen back on that one, and he's going to try to sneak in through the left elbow this time. Perhaps, it looks like he's waiting here, probably for support from Bungie or Nani, and that's a nice entry, and does pick up a quick grab, but can't make it much further. Kaiser still doing a beautiful job here on the high right D. 73 kills, 61 efficiency, 49 AC. His team partner finals, little bit of a struggle for him, but he's doing fine. You're gonna have less frags on lefty always on this map. He only has 43 with the 47 efficiency, 30 AC, probably a bit low for his standards, but either way, no team has given anything up here just yet. And it's still really only been iFS with the one true chance to score early on, and since then there hasn't been a whole lot. It's a couple flags near mid, and the one low mid we saw by iFS as well, but aside from that, there hasn't been too much. So both teams playing very defensive here, knowing that the first cap almost for sure going to win map number 1. RT's pretty active. He pugs most day. Finals would probably have a bit of rust on him. He hasn't been playing too much. Kaiser, Bungie, definitely active. They were both playing all day. Nani was even doing some pugs today, so they should be relatively unrusted. Always feels weird casting an iFS game and not seeing Jerome in there, that is for sure. Will he come in for his tack? I do wonder. Watch a DB now. He actually made it down low. Killed by Kaiser. RT in the meantime, he also going to drop that one. DB up to 7 grabs now, leading the server in that department. I feel like Skarn probably overall has more, but I don't remember what he had when he DC. But in any case, Skarn and DB definitely doing the most of the grabbing here is Bolty. It's definitely been more defensive. We did see RT, there's still 2 in the base there for iFS, and Bungie gets the pickup and a big kill on a Phoenix. He's going to make it up towards the right side. Picked up by RT, Nani's still there, and he was unable to pick that up. But Kaiser, you saw, did push out to their high rate and killed 3. That was another close try. It feels like iFS is going to take this. If I had to pick someone here, they've had all of the closer chances. CE, they haven't really made it out of the flag room. Is Bungie going to try to drop it low there? And it's been iFS with the majority of the chances to cap. That is for certain here. Feels like momentum is on their side, but of course anything can happen. One good run can change everything. Nani trying to go low here. The caster curse? I'm not trying to caster curse them. But you never know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But IFS, you could just feel the momentum is currently in their favor. That's for sure. They got more pressure on the base. And what the hell? I guess is Skarn with us? It does not appear so. This is Skarn POV. He's kind of moving. He's sliding into the wall, making sure the wall's okay. Now he's on his way. Okay, it's not me, right? Yeah, surely not. He's alive. He's in their catwalk now, and we have some proper movement. There we go. And we're officially in overtime, by the way. And are we going to need the spawn delays to make something happen here? Here comes DV. Skarn is lagging so bad. You see his packet loss keeps spiking to well over 50. And that's a rough one for Mr. Skarn there. Just checking with the finals again. He's got to take one for the team here. Play the boring left side D. There's two inside his base right now. And DB was one of them. He takes him out, and Bolty also going to fall there. Bolty leading in frags overall, 109. Kaiser just behind him with 106. Phoenix, of course, left side D as we check in with him briefly. We haven't watched him at all so far. Left side D here. 54 efficiency, 40i. Pretty good numbers right here for Phoenix. Of course, paired alongside Anaconda, who just took out 2 in his high right there. And let's see what Nani's up to here. Trying to get into the right elbow, but having a hard time sneaking in is anyone in this game. You see Bolty was falling back to his flagrant once again. Anytime someone is in, and he is near, he is doubling back to the base as we check in with Bolty now. Looks like he's going to finally try to attack in now. Minute 45 in overtime, and the grabs are coming less and less as the defensive play continues. Rushes Skarn now. Grab high lefty. Picked up cover. He's going to drop down low. Big kill on the finals. Here comes Skarn. Moving very quickly here. There's one behind him. He's into his base. So I don't think they'll ever be able to catch him, though. Skarn inside his base. He goes cat for some reason. So there's 2 at low, but he's going to score it. And there you have it. It is going to be scored. And map number 1 won by Skarn. Someone picked up a big cover as he was leaving the base there on a catwalk. I don't know who it was. Bolty with the trash talk. I don't like it, but there it is. Unfortunate. IFS had the chance. They had the flag inside their flag early on. They could not seal, which is the ongoing curse for IFS, it would seem. Their sealing is... it's too bad, but anyway, I felt like overall IFS actually outplayed them here on Nuance. They definitely had the majority of the chances, but that's the way it goes. One good run, one lucky timing when the IFS members are in mid or towards the enemy base as he's grabbing, and I think that's what happened there. As once he got out low, you saw Skarn he didn't have to kill anyone, and the cover was there, and he basically just ran it as quick as he could, turned his back and ran to his base there, and there you go. CE going to take map number 1, so IFS going to want to pick up a win here on Iztak, their map pick. And we'll see what happens. Any lineup changes for either team, we shall see. There is, because Drome's in the game. Who is coming out for him? I'm guessing Nani, although Bungie left the game as well, so we'll see who ends up filling the roster out here. And it doesn't appear as though CE is going to make any lineup changes. Position changes will happen. I don't think Anaconda is going to be defending this time. I would anticipate... well, if I were them, I would do Bolty and Phoenix, but... I mean, surely they cannot stick Skarn on D, especially with how bad he's lagging. It is going to be Bungie, by the way, so Nani and Jerome going to trade out here from map number 2. That's the one change for IFS. Same lineup for CE. We'll just have to see what they do for positions. Should be Phoenix, Bolty. I think that's their best bet. Anaconda, Skarn, DB, attack. I don't know. I don't think Nani was I don't think anyone in particular was the issue there. I'm sure he's a bit rusty, of course, but I thought he played fine overall. Everyone played pretty good. It was just a very close game. And CE took it. Let's put this camera here-ish. RT, that one run was nice. So he juked everyone. You saw he left high right. You saw members of CE dropping low. They had no idea where he was. And unfortunate, they could not seal the flag room. So a reminder for anyone who wasn't here, in this Clan Cup, it's not a best of 3. You play 3 maps no matter what. So even if, for example, CE wins ISTAC, and they go up 2-0 in this match here, they would still play the 3rd map. So it goes by map point totals. Countdown is on. Let's just see what Bolty's doing. I'm curious on what the positions will be for CE here now. He's going to defend surely, and it would appear. He was playing kind of a 3rd-D on Nuance. He should be more static here, and it looks like he is on the left side. Jerome inside the base, first grab of the game. Coming here, he's trying to leave. He's got Finals, I believe, there with killed by. Oh, he had 2 with him. Finals just had a mega kill and picked up that flag, by the way. And it's still there. Oh, that's a nice clutch kill by Jerome. And he's going to pick up that flag again out left, and he's got 2 cover. What a clutch kill by Jerome. And a cover coming in by Finals and Kaiser right there. It's going to be dropped inside their base on the low left side. Can they pick up that flag? No one can. Phoenix. Oh, on the return. That's got to feel bad. That was some clutch kills right there. And they were unable to pick it up inside their base. Another flag early in the game lost inside the base of iFS. It is Bungie on defense this time, by the way, on the right side. Safe to assume Kaiser's on left. Finals is on attack. Let's just switch to him. Looks like he's playing more of a mid. He is on more of a mid, it would seem. So RT Jerome going to be the primary grabbers here for IFS. Grab number 2, the only 2 of the game for either team. By Jerome right there as we watch him now. Attacking on the left side. Nice shot by Phoenix. Karn just had a very quick first grab of the game for himself right there. I was kind of hoping we wouldn't see the 3D bullshit in this. I don't know why I thought maybe we wouldn't. And teams would just play more standard. 2D, 3 attack, but it's not happening, at least not in this match. Let's see what Anaconda's doing. Was defense first map. We figured he would not be here, and he isn't. There's actually 3 attacking in right now. That's a big kill into Kaiser. If Skarn picks that up, this could be promising for CE's. Holding there, he's got 2 cover here. Skarn does, and they're gonna leave out left. Uh-oh, this is not good for IFS. Skarn inside his base low here, and he gets a bad boost right there, but he's gonna cap it. Surely he's inside his base now, and Skarn with the quick one. Oh, and that you could tell. The timing was going to be perfect there. Skarn entered high left. Anaconda was with him. He killed Kaiser and then held the position. They had all 3 of them there. And that was perfectly done by CE. And they get the quick 1-0 here. And that was good teamwork there to bring that first cap together. And this is why you want Skarn on attack. I never understood why CE was always sticking him on D. It's not logical with the lineup that they have. And here comes another grab. Nice double kill there. Going to switch it up to the high right side. Where's he going to go? Doing some bunny track shit right here. He's going to go to inner. Do they know? They do now, but is it too late? He picks up a cover from Anaconda. Inside his base on the low side. Killed by Finals. And DB's going to pick up this one inside his base, and this is not good. As it's now 2-0 for CE, and Bungie trying to counter, and it's not going to happen. And yes, IFS did pick his tack. CE picked Nuance, and his tack not looking like a good choice so far. Command and Acrony were the bans. So CE winning Nuance 1-0 in overtime, and they have a quick 2-0 here on ISTAC. It's a good start for them, and what do they do? Obviously, They need to push more attack now. We saw finals before, kind of more playing mid, and obviously he's not doing that now. Is they're going to need to find a way to get some caps out, and you see him full attacking now is finals. This is going to be hard. One cap with just under 11 minutes would have been a lot more doable. They got to find something positive here. iFS does. They need to find a way to make a cap. And the only one really grabbing is Jerome so far for iFS. And really anyone. If you look on the CE side, it's only Skarn with any grabs, period, with 3. And now that they have a 2-cap lead, they have the ability to play a lot more defensive. As you see, they are doing just that, and this is going to be very difficult. At some point, I would expect Bungie to also leave defense as a 4th attacker. You see he's pushing up more aggressively to the halfway point here on the right side. Trying to provide any support he can, and they're going to have to start taking some risks, I feel like, in the near future. They're still just under 10 minutes, but they got to get something going here. And is this a chance right now? As there is a lot of cover here on the left side by Joe. He picks up a boost right there, but Skarn's crouched inside the low left side of iFS. He kills all of them. Kaiser picks it up again. Skarn is still there. Finally killed by Kaiser. He gets 2, and a pickup by RT on the cover right there. And that's a clutch play by Kaiser, especially right there. And that's what iFS needed. They're back in the game now. Lots of time left, down 1. They cannot allow a counter cap to happen here, though, with Skarn stalling it up on the high left side. And out he comes. No one is here. There, Bungie picks him up from behind. And gets all 3. That's a nice job by Bungie there. You saw there was a ton of cover. That was a nice sync up by iFS, but then Skarn crouching in their low left. Killed almost all of them. And it was Kaiser, the last possible pickup on that flag, who managed to finally take down Skarn. That was a nice play by Kaiser that allowed that cap to happen. And iFS back in the game. Still down, though, which means finals still on attack. And you like to see it. Just play this way anyway. Skarn is the only one grabbing for CE, by the way. They're not... Are they playing 4 defense? Anaconda is full base D, it would appear. He's moving up a little bit now. He's was on attack to start the game. He's full mid D now. Phoenix, of course, is on D. I feel like Skarn is the only one actually attacking. Yeah, you see DB as well inside his base. CE is playing 4D. DB, yeah, I see he's falling all the way back. Seems like they have DB and Anaconda both in mid. Bolty and Phoenix inside the flag room. That's a rough one, but a lot of time potentially for iFS here. Yeah, it's Skarn solo attack. Comes Jerome with the grab. Try to leave it towards that left side. Bungie just left the game. Skarn has the flag. This is the iFS map, yes. It's a really difficult position because they only have one attack with Skarn, but if you send... it just makes it easy for Skarn to potentially bring out a cap, right? If they push out too much. Which I don't think iFS has really done yet. I think they still had the 2D with Kaiser and Bungie, but... we did see Bungie pushing up quite a bit. As, of course, he's only facing one. That's when it's tricky. It's hard to just sit in your base as to defending one guy, and you want to get that cap to tie, so it's a hard one. Bungie is gone. May have to bring Big Nani back in here. Jerome doing a nice job, I have to say. He's come into the game, second map. And he's got top frags on his team, and also top grabs by far. Look at the grabbing for CE, it's only Skarn. Bungie is down. Good day, Factor. CE won Nuance, their map pick. Map number 1, 1-0 in overtime. And they're currently up 2-1 here. They had a 2-0 lead, and iFS just got a cap back. It's 2-1 now. So Bungie's internet dropped apparently. I don't know how long they're gonna wait for him, or perhaps Nani's gonna come in. Who knows? We'll see. Factor with the tier 1 sub, and Revolt is gonna get it. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the support on the stream. Factor and Dusik with the subs today. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate it. So, we'll see. It's strange. Bungie's internet dropping. That doesn't happen too often. I know Nani is around. Will they bring him in? I wonder. I don't think Dizzy is around. Factor's second overall gifted sub to the channel. Trying to get the lead. Trying to get the lead. He's gonna have to pass Padgy. I think good old Padgy has the lead in that department. He's got a lot. I forget how many. Well, nothing crazy. I think it was like 11 or so. I don't remember. Can iFS bring it back? I bet on iFS to win 2-1 overall maps on the betting channel there. It's gonna be really hard. They're gonna need to really sync up the way they did on that first cap, where they had pretty much all 4 of them on the left side there to help get that flank out. And they needed all 4 of them, as 3 of them died to Skarn inside their base low left. And it was the final guy with the chance, Kaiser, with the big pickup. So they're gonna need to make something like that happen again somehow. It's 4D. It's 4D for CE. That's rough. Yeah, Nuance's Tech were the picks. The bans were Acrony was banned out by iFS, and Command taken out by CE. Both very logical bans on each side. Command going to be, of course, iFS's strongest map, and I would say Acrony is likely the strongest map for CE as well. I'd say they have a very good rune team as well. He's back, says Jerome. Wait on the brick fucking Bungie to get back in here. What happened in that Div 2 Clan League match. I'm assuming that S team won. They looked like they had a lineup of borderline Div 1 players on that roster. By the way, no one on iFS has any idea where Skarn is. He did just grab, but he killed the defender. He has the ability to potentially stall on the flag stand here. We'll see if he does. I think it'd be a smart play. He can kill out time. IFS just... They don't have the time to go searching for Skarn, and I think they might panic and just go... all start beelining it towards CE's base, which could open up a free cap for Skarn and restore that 2-cap lead. It's not 1-1 in maps. This is the second map. CE won the first. They play 3 maps regardless of the outcome. In this clan league, you just play all 3 maps no matter what. It's not a best of 3. You just play all 3 maps and it's points for map wins. Yeah, probably true, SDN. But he did just grab, so I mean, he does have the ability. There's no one I can see anyway that's anywhere near Skarn right now. Kaiser spawned here. Finals is way nowhere in mid. Jerome just spawned in his low left. So Skarn probably is not going to want to go that way. So we'll see what he does with this. I feel like if he just stalls on the flag stand, it'll cause issues for iFS, but we'll see what he does. Still waiting on Bungie. They said he was back, but he's just taking forever to get in the server. The other match is on Decider. Okay, that's cool. Bungie is back. Run away. Let's see what Skarna likes to do with this grab right here. And picks off Kaiser. They know he's going left, though. He's not going to stall after all. He's going to go straight out left side. One chasing him. I believe it's Bungie, and he makes the kill. And Anaconda actually did get a brief pickup on that one. Bungie going to take down both of them. And continue on we go. Skarn, the only one attacking for CE. It is a full 4D, by the way. And quite the one-on-one battle we had right there between Bungie and Skarn. You see, the iFS is still kind of playing 2D. It's a rough position. They kind of have to, as they don't want to go down 2 again. But it's going to be tough. Jerome, that's a nice kill on a bolty. Kill by Skarn, though. Skarn takes down finals as well. And 7 grabs now for Jerome. That's pretty damn good considering the amount of defense he's facing here. And that did look promising. The cover was there, but see, mid is just quite difficult right now. Anaconda and DB both playing in that mid area, and that's going to be tough to get past. So we're watching Jerome try to do that here. See DB all the way inside his base on the left side. Tough stuff. When do they... Is Bungie legged out again? Yeah, he has. We catch everything here on the stream. Bungie is legged out again. Does iFS know? No, Skarn just told him that he's legging out. And there he goes. What is happening? When do you ever see Bungie have internet issues? Or anyone in the Netherlands for that matter? It's a tough position. At what point should iFS send the 4th attacker? They still kind of have Bungie, or, yeah, Bungie and Kaiser on D. Nani's in, by the way. They've given up waiting for Bungie there. So what are they going to do? Nani, I mean, they need grabbing anyway, so in a way it's logical to bring him in. And watching him now, he is on attack. Is Kaiser just on solo D, I wonder, or did Finals fall back to Bungie's position on the right side D? That is the question. Let's see what he's doing. Looks like he did, in fact, take Bungie's position. He's trying to cover Jerome right now. He's got a flag. Oh, he does kill Phoenix. Can Finals pick up that one? He can't. Oh, if he was able to make that cover, it's like, what is going on? Now Nani is gone. If Finals had made that kill a half a second quicker, Jerome probably would have got out. Nani with the ace kick. And Skarn's going to disable ace. Yeah, indeed. Somehow Skarn has a more reliable connection than Bungie here today. 5 minutes left. Although the clock is going crazy up top there from all these pauses. So who knows exactly how much time is left. What is happening with that? Okay, so it is 5 minutes. The clock is still going kind of crazy here, but and it keeps saying 5 minutes remaining. Oh no. Is it going to keep doing that? I think it's okay now. I think it's okay now. I don't know if that timer up top is exactly accurate or not, but we'll see. Jerome, grab number 9. Can't get anywhere though. He's the only one really able to grab right now for iFS. Here comes Skarn, trying to leave it on the left side. Nice shot by Kaiser. And I just want to check with Finals again. Yeah, he still is on right side. It is only Skarn attacking. They have not pushed for attack yet, though. RT with a nice grab here, trying to leave out right. They call it a DB, and he's got one to cover him there. And killed by Bolty, and Bolty gets all 3 of them. Finals and Jerome. Nice return there. Another promising looking try. Here, perhaps there's another one. Nani was trying to cover on the team's left there in window, but RT was unable to grab that one. Here comes Jerome now. Grab number 10. Dropped it towards left. Just under 4 minutes left. They're going to have to send for attack. I feel like now would probably be the time. RT with another grab. He's starting to help out a lot in that department. You see Kaiser rather still on left side D. It's only been Scar and solo attack for quite a long time here. And let's see, yeah, it looks like Finals, so they have sent him. So it is 4 attack now for iFS. We figured they would have to do it here, and they have made the decision as they needed to. So it's going to take a grab, some lucky positioning, and some good cover to get a tying cap out here for iFS. It's going to be very difficult against this amount of defense, but not impossible. They already got 1 against it, so we'll see what happens. 3 minutes left to do it. Or iFS will drop to 0-2 in maps. Welcome, Bungie, to the stream, even though, of course, you'd rather be in the game right now. That's unlucky, dude. We'll see if your team can make a comeback here. Jerome, nice double kill entry here. He falls off the lift. Finals grab, but he's dead, and many waiting there for Jerome to come up that lift. And time is the enemy of IFS here. Just over 2 minutes left to try to make a tying cap. Or it will be CE going up 2-0. Skarn, he's got lots of options now. He did make a nice double kill there, but they do know where he is now. Nice multi by Skarn. He's going to switch back to another nice ultra here. As out comes Skarn, he's going to switch it up to the window. This is a good switch here as they all think he's on the left side. He went to inner, and he just keeps switching. No one can track down Skarn. DB on the pickup. They cannot allow this cap to happen. iFS can, or it's all over. Was killed inside the left main. Can they return it? Oh, 2 just died right on it. Kaiser couldn't get it. Inside their base on the high left side. Bolty has it out. It's a clutch kill by Finals from down below, but Skarn picks it up, and finally they secure it. And 3-1 with a minute 30 left. IFS, barring a miracle, is going to lose his tag, their map pick, and fall 0-2 overall to CE here, and not the start they've wanted. And if they need any more evidence that they should always have Skarn on attack, well, this match shows it, as he got the winning cap on Nuance, and he's got all three here. He's been the only attacker for CE, and we watch him just kind of killing up the clock now as Skarn, and going to slowly make his way across left side. Final's going to kill him. Kind of irrelevant as Skarn did his job by killing out a lot of time there. Kaiser, of course they have 5 attack now, does IFS, but it's not going to happen. They need a miracle. They need someone to get a cap and have someone cherry pick. That is the only chance, and I can't see it happening. Skarn with a free grab. This is probably going to be his last one of the game. He's just going to sit here and let the clock run out, I would assume. He'll probably wait till about the 20-second mark and start running it back, and that'll secure the win. And Kaiser came and found him. Gamer Tom with the big fucking raid of 6 people. Appreciate it, man. Hope you had a good cast on the Div 2 match there. I'm not sure who won, but congrats to whoever won that one. And welcome viewers of the Gamer Tom. We're watching IFS CE Division 1 first match of the Clan Cup. CE won Nuance, their map pick, first 1-0, and they're about to win Iztag, the map pick of IFS here, by a score of 3-1. And reminder, it's not a best of 3. We're going to play all 3 maps regardless, and IFS will see if they can salvage a point here on the final map. And let me just check out Discord to see what that final map is going to be. So it's kind of funny because we were looking at the league betting stats before we started, and I laughed at the one person, even though it isn't a real person, that bet CE to win 3-0. No one actually bet that, but that result is actually possible now. So I'll keep you updated on the map ban here, and we'll see what map number 3 is going to be. Sprinta is going to be the first ban of Cat Enjoyers. Grudge taken out by IFS. And for Dooku, Overflow and Rune remain. IFS is going to want Dooku. I'm going to guess that's going to be banned out, and it is by Cat Enjoyers. And for Overflow and Rune remain, I'm going to assume IFS is going to ban Overflow here, and it's going to come down to Rune or Anfra. And I think it'll end up being Rune that is played. That's my prediction. And I kind of like, I do like Cat Enjoyer's Rune team a lot better, and smartly, likely by Jerome, bans Rune. So I thought he was going to ban Overflow, but obviously they feel more confident on Overflow than they do Rune. And that will be the map that's played, as Anfra is the final ban of CE. So it's going to be Overflow as the final and third map here. Ah, Tactical Anaconda, yes indeed. Happy to see Overflow. Can usually bring some action, so always happy to see that map come in. So can IFS salvage a map? And is Bungie coming back in, or is his internet still... in the dumpster? Bungie is back. Jerome remains in there, so safe to assume finals will be the 5th here. Do they do Kaiser Bungie D or Kaiser Finals, perhaps? Should be Bolty Phoenix D here again, I would assume. Anaconda, kind of a mid-ish sort of thing. Skarn DB attacking. There is finals. So nice try by iFS on the comeback. Couldn't quite make it happen. They got the one. Just tough start to that map for sure. See if they can salvage a map win here. That'd be very helpful for them going forward into the cup. Obviously don't want to go 0-3 to start things out. That's not the start anyone would want. If they can salvage a map win here, it's not so bad going forward for them, so we'll see what happens. Gonna be tough. I think I kind of favor CE on this particular map, if I'm being honest, but not by a ton. iFS can definitely pull out a win here. Yeah, indeed. The 3-0 was the true genius bit. Good night, Matateta. CE won Iztac 2-1. The Cap 2, they played 4 defense, and Skarn just kept grabbing, and it's a difficult spot. So they're up 2-0 overall. This is the third map. Yeah, CE won first map, Nuance 1-0 in overtime, and we just saw them win Iztac 2-1. And now we have Overflow about to begin. This guy's going to be on defense, of course. Phoenix looks to be left side. I assume Bolty is on the right. We see RT is on attack. Assuming it's finals defending with Kaiser. So I'm really grabbing here. Can't confirm just yet. Or is it Bungie? No, it is not. Bungie is on attack, so it is finals. And Bungie's kind of gonna play a mid-ish thing here. See him falling back to his base to try to pick up DB now. Who takes him out, trying to leave out on that right side, taking out Skarn on the cherry pick. Cherry picking is very strong on Overflow, so it's a good, actually a good strategy to do. We saw it was drop Catwalk, finally returned by RT there. Another grab, already 4 for CE, momentum heavily on their side. No grabs yet for iFS. DB gonna stall with this one through portal. We'll see what he does. He's gonna, I don't believe he was seen there. It's hard to say for certain. Stalling it back left, and another DC. What is happening in this match? Skarn, Bungie twice, and now Bolty have DC'd. I would ask the same question as Jerome just did. It's not Bolty Anaconda D though. In fact, they have not done that at any point in this match. Nuance, they did Anaconda right D. Phoenix left. Bolty was kind of third D, but he was attacking some too. Iztac, Bolty played left D. Phoenix was on the right, Anaconda was just mid. And I believe here it's Bolty and Phoenix on D. Although I haven't really looked at Anaconda yet. DB still trying to sneak his way out here. Left side, they do finally know, but is it too late? He's going to make it inside on the left side and picked up a cover. This one, Maro Scar takes him out. Inside their base left is DB. Oh, nice shot on the finals. And the longest stall of all time pays off. Is DB going to pick up the quick 1-0 here in the first minute and a half of the game. And not the start iFS was looking for, to say the least. And for the love of God, Bolty's gone again. It is Overflow, so comeback possible, of course. What is he going to do now with the lead? It's definitely a harder map to lock down than Iztac is. Bolty is also on defense. I think it's third D. DB is grabbing like crazy, and it's going to be him and Skarn doing the majority of that. Let's finally just check in while we have a chance with the Anaconda. And yeah, he's... See him just playing in this main area here. He's a third D, just pushed up a bit more. And this is where Anaconda's going to be playing the mid D role, so... DB and Skarn going to keep that pressure on. You don't want to do it like they did on Iztac, where they put Skarn solo attack on overflow. You want to keep more pressure for sure, so they're doing that by allowing Skarn and DB to both keep pressure in the base, which I think is the right decision here. And what is this movement? Bolty on the right side. Decent job so far. DB, was he seen there by finals? It did not appear so, or was that Kaiser? I'm not sure. They both have the same skin. And he's... Oh, he tried to make a catwalk. Nice shot by finals there. I think it's safe to assume that iFS still has 2 defense. They have to. It's overflow and there's a lot of time left. Only down 1. Here comes Skarn. He's going to stall it towards the left side. And this is looking bad for iFS. They had to make the choice. They were going to be forced to play one of 2 maps that was kind of favored for CE, and that was Overflow and Rune. They had the option, and they elected to ban Rune over Overflow, so... Are they regretting that choice now? Perhaps, but who knows if Rune was going to be any better. It's a tough spot for iFS for sure. See Skarn attacking with DB here. That's a nice little bunny track into the flag room. DB was taken out. We see Skarn can pick up that one. Nice shot onto Bungie and finals here. Skarn hitting quite well on attack now. He's going to go through the portal and kill some more time. And is he going to go back through the portal? No, he's going for low. Kills Bungie. They have no idea where he is. He's inside his base. Low is Skarn. Can they seal the base? CE instead in front of their portal. IFS cannot allow this cap to happen. It's picked up by DB. Skarn has it again, dead in front of the portal. And Anaconda gets in and out. Oh, he misses the flag. But it's not going to matter as IFS unable to return that one in front of portal. And it's 2-0, the same start that we saw on Iztac. And once again, IFS having to play from behind. They've had to do it on every map. They've not had the lead at any point on any of the maps this whole match. So obviously not where you want to be playing there. And Skarn has been very impactful on attack, for sure. And Anaconda's got 57 acts, so that's going to be difficult to deal with as well, as the third defender there. And just have a look at the frag line there, and you will see CE is in favor of that. Is RT actually did make it. Oh no, it's returned by Bolty. That was the first flag inside their base, and DP has freely made it, and they don't know where he is, I don't think. And where's Bungie? They're going to meet each other here. This could be a clutch claim by Bungie, and it is. They have to convert this one, I feel like. Can they make it inside the base? That's a beautiful run by Bungie on the return. He's inside his base. Can they seal? IFS, can you seal? And there's one in there. Bungie doing everything right now. Oh, for God's sakes, they allowed him to make it portal. Scar dies. And Jerome finally on the return. That's a great sequence by Bungie there. Returns the flag, kills 3 on his way back, and helps seal the base himself, and they're back in the game 2-1. Scar keeping that pressure on. DB as well, both 8 grabs apiece. As the solo 2 attackers here for CE. Here comes DB again. He's got 2 onto him now. Final's going to take him down. It is still Finals Kaiser on that base D there. RTE with only the 1 grab so far. See if you can get anything going here. You got a nice multi on the entry. Skarn is with DB here. They're probably going to try to boost Catwalk, I'm guessing. He's waiting for him. Then they're going to double back again. Found by Finals. Takes out both. And we're watching Jerome now. He's not going to go through portal. He's made it out low, though. Jerome, he's made it inside his base low. One from his own side, and no one for IFS was with him at all. Anaconda with a rare grab here, first one of the game, and he's made it out low now. Onto his side, they can't let this cap happen. Surely going to be killed by Bungie, and that's a nice double kill there. Jerome, counter grab. Oh, there's an important moment there. Jerome going to drop down. He can't get the return. Oh, no, that was unlucky. The kill came in, but the flag dropped down to the flag room, which forced Jerome to go for it. Perhaps he maybe should have just tried to leave Kawak. I don't know. There's no right answer there. He tried to go for the return and could not quite get it. And it's 3-1 now. 2-cap lead restored. Here comes RT with only a second grab of the game. Ah, he could not make it low. Just over 7 minutes left. There's still enough time on a map like Overflow. But this is not been a pleasant day for iFS. The mentals can't be at 100 right now. The way the first two maps have gone and the way this map has started out as well, so. Anaconda being a nuisance as the third defender. Playing in this mid area here. Picking off everyone. You see him falling back on Jerome. Kills him too. Oh boy, it's going to be tough. Gonna be tough. Look at Phoenix, by the way. 70 efficiency. Just dropped below it now. Here comes Skarn and DB together. They're going to out towards the left side. No one here for iFS yet. Kaiser was there, but it's too late. Picks up a cover. Anaconda was there too. Bungie, that's a nice kill. Can't get the return though. Is Skarn going to pick up this one? And is this going to be a 4-0? It looks like it might be. There is one in the telly. It was Kaiser, but Skarn takes him down, and it's 4-1, and it's falling apart for iFS right here. And it looks like iFS going to fall 0-3 in their first match. Not the start they were looking for to try to break the curse. It's still possible, but not the way they wanted to start this cup. That is goes without saying. Gotta give credit to CE though. They've played a very strong game together here. Nice teamwork. They've made the important kills. Some nice flag runs. Good chemistry. Everything on their side today. So you gotta tip your cap to them as well. They've had a nice game on this one, and almost for certain gonna 3-0 iFS in this match right here for a very strong start to the cup. Grabbing going to be an ongoing issue for iFS. Jerome really the only pure flag runner that iFS has who can really pile up grabs. They don't really have another one like him, which I think has always been a bit of a crux for iFS. Nani at times can, but I don't know. They have the fray. I don't know. There's no point trying to explain things. They've had a rough match today, and we'll see if they can turn it around. I'm sure they can. Nice runs here by Bungie, and they might be able to, if they can, 2 from 3, in fact, from their own base to cut that one off. It was, if they could have scored that, perhaps they would have had a chance to maybe come back here on Overflow. That's unfortunate there. So some nice runs by Bungie, actually, I have to say. Especially the one that led to their 1 cap here. Beautiful run. That one there, nearly the 4-2, but 3 members of CE on the cutoff. That's rough. Looks like Bungie snuck in here. He's going to pick up a free grab, go towards the left side. He was found by Bolty, though. Yeah, Anaconda's having a fun time just playing mid and piling up the back shots here for sure. Final's going to drop there. DB is with Skarn. See what Jerome's up to. Nice double kill cover by Bungie, but he still can't get out. Fell right into Anaconda there. And here comes Skarn trying to leave now left. He does pick up a cover from DB. Can he pick up the flag? He does. And he switched it up to May. Nice switch here by DB. Can't make it across, though. Only 3 minutes left. Skarn was waiting under the cherry. This is so hard to deal with. especially when you're behind. You don't have time for this, and he's just gonna ram it across catwalk there and drop it in. Oh, nice shot by Jerome right on the portal. Can they return it? And they cannot. Skarn gonna pick that one back up, 5-1, and it is for sure over now if it was not already. And the quick run through catwalk worked well. It's a tough one because this map, if you're behind, like pushing a 4 attack, it, in a way, is not even helpful. Your flag is always going to be gone. Your base will never be sealed. It's tough. You got to stick to 2D as long as you can. Obviously, they have to try something, but TB is smartly just going to kill out a bunch of time here. Scar knows where he is. You see, they have spotted him, but he can just go portal and switch it up and kill some more time off the clock here. iFS does not have time for this. And finally, Final's going to take him out on that left side. 2 minutes of pain left for iFS. Comes turtle grab from Mr. Kaiser, first one of the great. Trying to leave it on the left side. Nice shot on a bolty. Nice double right there by Kaiser. Nice run here. And he's made his space on the left side. Skarn from behind. Oh, no. And we've seen that a number of times. Is Skarn freely running out through low here. And this might be cat number 6. RT on the counter grab. And they're going to meet each other, but Skarn makes the kill. And that's, for all, nice shot by Kaiser. It's in their flanker, and Bolty has, and that's 6-1 now. And I swear, the one play early on in the game, it's amazing how one play can change a match. That run by RT, first map nuance, early in the game, he jukes their entire team, makes it inside his flag room. iFS was unable to seal that base. It gets saved. Imagine... I mean, of course, there's no way to know, but you have to wonder, if iFS makes that cap, the whole match probably looks differently, right? Probably the whole thing looks differently. They can probably lock down Nuance, win that, and then they got all the momentum going into Iztac. Good chance they win that too after. So, it's amazing how one play can change the course of an entire match, and I think that's what we saw here. And the demons of the past for iFS and their struggle sealing bases really haunting them again in this match. And one final run for Skarn here to finish it off. Can they make it 7? BM by Skarn. Just let them return it. And the countdown is on. Impressive showing. Congrats, CE. First win here, and an impressive one. 3-0 in commanding fashion over iFS. Gonna return that flag, and that'll be it. Good game, well played. Yeah, Nuke, I don't know. It's a tough one. I think it's always been a bit of an issue. Depends on the lineup. I mean, if you run a lineup like that, you're kind of relying on Jerome to do all the grabbing, which perhaps... I mean, if you get a lead, it's different, right? If iFS has a lead, that's a lineup they would want in, because they'll just dominate and take over in frag power. Jerome can keep the pressure on. Then it's a good lineup. But that's not... If you're playing from behind, which iFS had to do, in every single map, they had to play from behind, that is not the ideal lineup for iFS. It isn't. You want people that can grab and get flags out, which you only really have Jerome there. And Bungie managed to do it on Overflow, but it's just... Anyway... is what it is. Nice try by iFS. Well played by CE. We're going to head out. Thanks again for the subs, Dusik and Factor with the gifted. Appreciate it. And we'll see you on the next one. Take care.